Pakistani Prime Minister Imran Khan has suggested he may not accept a vote to oust him, a move he alleges was being orchestrated by the United States. Key points: Pakistani Khan is facing a vote to oust him on Sunday. Pakistani Khan is facing a vote to oust him on Sunday. Mr. Khan earlier claimed a foreign country was conspiring against him after he visited Russia in February. Mr. Khan earlier claimed a foreign country was conspiring against him after he visited Russia in February. He met Russian President Vladimir Putin in Moscow on the day Russian forces invaded Ukraine. Opposition parties say Mr. Khan has failed to revive an economy battered by the coronavirus pandemic or fulfill promises to make his government more transparent and accountable, and have put forward a no-confidence motion due to be voted on Sunday. How can I accept the result when the entire process is discredited? Mr. Khan told a select group of foreign journalists at his office. Democracy functions on moral authority. What moral authority is left after this connivance? The move to oust me is blatant interference in domestic politics by the United States. He said the move was an attempt at regime change. Mr. Khan, who has already lost his parliamentary majority after allies quit his coalition government and joined the opposition, urged his supporters to take to the streets on Sunday ahead of the vote. Hours before he spoke, the head of the army, General Qamar Javed Bajwa, had said Pakistan wanted to expand its ties with Washington. A handful of activists from an anti-America Shiite group burned US flags at a rally in Islamabad. US President Joe Biden has not called Mr. Khan since taking office, but the White House has denied that it is seeking to topple him. Relations are strained in particular over Afghanistan, where Washington accused Pakistan of backing the successful Taliban insurgency that led last year to a chaotic withdrawal of US and allied forces. Mixed signals from Pakistan on US. Yet while the government has pursued multi-billion-dollar development deals with China, the United States' strategic rival, the army appears keen not to jeopardize relations with Washington, which has in the past supplied it with billions of dollars in military aid. Mr. Bajwa told a security conference in Islamabad that we share a long history of excellent and strategic relationship with the United States, which remains our largest export market. He noted that Pakistan had long enjoyed close diplomatic and business relationships with China, but added, we seek to expand and broaden our ties with both countries without impacting our relations with the other. The US Embassy in Islamabad did not immediately reply to a request for comment. On Friday, Mr. Khan said his government had handed an official protest to the US Embassy. We now have given a démarche to the American Embassy, Mr. Khan told local television channel ARY in an interview, referring to a diplomatic note over what he described as a foreign conspiracy to oust him from power. He had said on Thursday that a foreign country was conspiring against him after he visited Moscow in February. Mr. Khan met Russian President Vladimir Putin in Moscow on the day Russian forces invaded neighboring Ukraine. Ruling party members in Pakistan led a protest against the US in the northwestern city of Peshawar on Friday. In an unusual move, dozens of Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf ruling party figures, led by a provincial minister, rallied in the center of Peshawar, chanting, "Down with America." We have come out to support Imran Khan, who has challenged the capitalist forces, the minister, Taimur Jagra, told the rally. A handful of activists from an anti-America Shiite group also reacted to Mr. Khan's claims, holding a rally in Islamabad where they burned American flags. Nearly 500 protesters, led by a ruling party MP, rallied in the southern port city of Karachi and chanted anti-American slogans. Mr. Khan's ousting would likely bring another round of instability to the nuclear-armed country, in which the military has a long record of intervening in politics. Loading. ABC